someone gave me a piece of advice, and they were like, in your daily life, thank God for everything that you have. And like, I don't, and they were like, I don't mean like no more thanking God. I know, I mean like almost like you're having a celebration for every single thing. Like you're really emphasizing, you like grab your water bottle, you're like, thank you God for this water. Like it just makes me feel so refreshed. Like thank you for the person who, you know, put all the, you know, the chemicals that I could drink this water, and it's like clean for me to drink. Like thank you. Then you eat your meal and you're like, thank you God for this and that, and like basically just really, and like you really need to be hosting a celebration every time you're thanking God. So yeah, obviously like it's not natural. Like obviously you do the, you know, the slight like, oh, you know, thank you God, but you know, you don't put that emphasis in it, and like it makes such a big difference. Like it wasn't natural when I started doing it, but the other day I was eating a meal and I was like, thank you God for this meal. It, like thank you for the rice and the this and the this. It tastes so good. And then like eventually I started being like, thank you God for the person that you blessed to come up with the idea of making spices. And then I was like then I was like, thank you God for giving me the skills to be able to cook this meal, because I cooked the meal. I was like, for me to be able to cook this meal, and like it makes such a start, like such a big difference in your life, because like you're celebrating everything, and like it just makes you so optimistic, it makes you so hopeful, it makes you just like, you're just thankful to be here, and no one can kill your vibe, because you're like, I'm just so grateful to be here. And just being grateful for one thing completely makes you grateful for so many things, because like even stuff that you didn't like necessarily, like, you know, those things that you sort of, you bypass them, you don't really realize, like that, like for instance, if you're outside like and you're just walking around and you don't like, you know, thank God for the bushes or the flowers, like you don't really realize them, right? But like when you stop and you're like, thank you God for the blue skies, you know, then now the blue skies and the reflection and the sun, now you're like, thank you God for the flowers that are so bright. And then you're like, wow, thank you God for the plants that produce like oxygen, and like you know, they're able to like keep on going and maintain themselves, and like, and you're just so grateful for everything. And like you even start to appreciate yourself more, because you're like, wow, like, you know, God gave me an opportunity to be here. Like, I'm so, like, you're so happy about life. And like, I really have taken that advice to heart. And like, every day I wake up, I'm like, thank you God for, thank you God. And it's you feel so much better. Like, even if you're having a bad day and you go outside, you're like, wow, look at the blue sky, like, wow, look at butterflies, like, wow, look at this and this and that. And life just is so much more colorful and fun, and you just like, your light just shines brighter, even just for yourself. Like, you're happy to be here, you know, you're happy to be here, like, regardless of what's going on, you're just like, wow, thank God, wow. Anyways guys, that advice definitely absolutely has changed my life.